Hey guys, I'm Jinx, and welcome back to my favorite game of all time. Life is Strange. Episode 4. The Dark Room. Last time... Well... Last time we got hit in the face with consequences. And today, we're gonna explore those further. There's so many beached whales, too. There it is. Episode 4, Dark Room. Oh boy. Jeez. So much that we can't explain.
It's
What?
weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. That's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
Jesus
You're a
Christ.
real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
The truck. It's cool, you know, because last time I asked whether we had actually moved away, we did. Max still moved away for 5 years, right? But this time she actually stayed in contact, so that's good. I assume the option blame William would ask, like, do you blame him? But I don't think she does. She would have been a bit more aggressive otherwise, right? I don't think she does. And I think at this point it's... Let's just talk about if she wants to anyway.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
Oh, you... Interesting. So you don't even know Rachel? Unless it's not Rachel in this timeline.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
It might be.
It might be, but I'd like to think we can still change things for the better.
I'd like to think that too. But I don't have much hope these days.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
God damn.
None taken.
Jeez. I think when it comes to people and their lives, there haven't been many changes because we saved William from dying in that car accident, and I think the main people who were affected by that as a change of, time, was, Chloe and her family. I think everybody else and everything else is mostly the same. David was also affected. But I think time itself maybe took a big hit from that. Or the world, in a way. Because of all the beached whales. So I think...
Oh, it's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive, when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
I think that we can do. Though I also believe that in the process we will be heavily invading your privacy by snooping around.
There's the old Chloe.
Bit more of a punk version, eh?
Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help.
Well, I don't know much about this. I don't know much about how this shit works at all. Like getting gadgets like this, I guess, to be able to control a computer with your mouse, with your mouth.
Max, it is so cool that you're here again.
I'm glad you think so.
I don't know how likely it is to get something like that. I don't know if it's mandatory. I don't think so. But especially in America, I don't live in America, so I don't know what it's like with healthcare and whatnot. I know it's not free, right? Let's just say I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunch of like letters or a bunch of to find a bunch of information indicating that this family is broke. I don't think they mind. Obviously, they love Chloe, but when I say I don't mind, they're still gonna do it, despite the fucking money issues. But it is cool that shit like this exists. I just don't know how available it is.
I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but It would be fun.
I think she was about to say that we're the only friend who stayed in touch. It's nice to hear now, but it makes it so much more heartbreaking that Max didn't stay in touch the first time around. Jeez.
That is so incredible. And she can browse cat videos on the web. Chloe is still a punk at heart. But she can't stage dive anymore.
The Black Cat Attic Club. 21 and over only. Show calendars. Sorry. October 2013. Right, there's the Black Flag Tribute Band, Dorothy Twister, Lopan's Eyes, Pisshead. There's fucking Pisshead, okay? The Disco Boys, and Groovy Ghoulies. Alright.
That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Hot Wheels chat room. Welcome to Hot Wheels chat room, Handybot. For your safety, do not give any personal information to any person in this chat room. You're responsible, blah 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 blah. Miss Blue. So what are you doing? Ignatius? Talking to you? Ah, no shit. I'm about to binge on Quantum Leap. Oh my god, love. Scott Bakula rules. So do you. I hope we can meet soon. Not if you're in San Francisco. Hey, I have to take care of some body work. Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you while you're binging on blah blah blah. You better. Hello? Interesting. Oh, what does it say on the right? There's Bidoof with 2 stars. There's Ignatius, Oddball, Handybot with 1 star, Eileen, Miss Blue, and Snack. In all caps. Alright.
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great.
They built a whole new bathroom. God damn.
Chloe's message board since the accident sure looks lonely. I didn't add much. Bad, Max. It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Chloe, you know we love you and you're in our hearts and thoughts. We hope to see your smiling face soon. Please be well. Ryan and Vanessa Caulfield. Thinking of
I
you.
wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card.
Megan. Dear Chloe, I am so sorry for what happened. Know that I'm here for you if you need anything. I hope you feel better and I hope to see you again. Megan. I don't think that's somebody we've met.
I
Or
wasn't
no.
very available to Chloe. Real nice.
Chloe, just thought I'd drop you a quick note to let you know I'm thinking about you. I feel so lame writing shit like I hope you are well, etc. I know your life is so different now and I don't want that to get in the way of our friendship. Yes, I haven't been around lately, but that will change soon. I hope you are well. Love, Max.
At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great.
Well, I'm sure it's fine. Also, you had my favorite...
It's nice.
No, hold
At
on,
least I
hold on.
sent
There we
road
go.
trip selfies to Chloe.
You
I'm
have
sure that made
one
her
of my
feel great.
favorites. You have one of my favorite shirts of this entire franchise in that picture. So, or is it? Is that the hot dog? I hope so. Or hot dog, HAMWT, whatever.
I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
Oh, don't start thinking. Well, I was about to say don't start thinking like that because my standard response for shit like this is don't blame yourself or shit like that, because as bad as it sounds when talking about something like that, shit does happen. You know, like this isn't particularly anybody's fault other than maybe that fucking SUV that cut her off. But there's a lot at play here. But this situation is a bit unique in the sense that we actively created this reality. While we didn't actively cut Chloe off, nor in any way force her to, have have a car accident, we, created this reality where that happening is a direct consequence of our actions. So,
Snow globes are taking over.
still, it's not like that was our intention, and it's just a shitty situation all around.
Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed. Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now.
He likes fluffy animals now.
That's a serious heat lamp.
Shit, a heat lamp. Interesting. Is that... I guess it'd be for
You're
treatment,
really
right?
my only friend who
Oh.
kept in touch.
I should have kept more in touch. Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now.
Oh, there's a lifter for her to get in and out of the wheelchair.
At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much.
Medical ventilator.
Oh
Right.
man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe.
Yeah. And I think she has like a tiny one on the wheelchair. No, is a...
Glad to see you're as nosy as ever.
Oh,
I don't want to disappoint
The-
you.
don't call me on my bullshit. I'm sorry, but we're about done anyway.
Instead of handing Chloe a bong, I'm feeding her water. Did I give her a choice?
Drip. Oh, an IV drip. No, not IV. Is it IV? It's something.
That must be her mighty morphine machine.
Oh,
No more bongs for her.
did you give her a choice? I don't... Well, no. Because I genuinely... Unless we go back in time in this
The
reality
room sure
and...
looks different now, huh?
It does, but it's still you.
Unless we go back in time in this reality to when Chloe had her car accident and prevent that from happening, I think this was always going to happen. I think there are two options here. We save William and Chloe gets in a car accident, or we don't save William and he dies. So no, we did not give Chloe a choice. I think the day we saved William was the day that this shit was set in stone. Because I don't think, unless we go day by day,
Could you give me that water, Max?
Of course.
unless we go day by day and try to always, every day, make sure everyone in this family is safe, and as soon as something happens, rewind that day and fix it. Unless we do that, I don't think there is
I know Chloe is
a
thirsty,
perfect
so
ideal
I better
outcome.
grab her some water.
I don't think there is a perfect ideal outcome for this family, or for Chloe at least. Something is always gonna happen, some shit is always gonna go down, and even despite that, there is always the storm or the tornado or whatever headed toward Arcadia. Let's
Drink
just
up,
give her some
Buttercup.
water. Buttercup?
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
What do you remember?
What do you remember about us as kids? We all have different memories.
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
Me too. But we're still pirates in our own way.
Yeah, right. Check me out, Chloe of the Caribbean. No way will I get on a fucking boat now. Unless you're with me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Which friends? I know the question Max would ask with that option would be a little different, but the way that is phrased is just, wow, a little hurtful.
You have me. I'm not leaving you, Chloe.
Well, you didn't visit me a lot either. I mean, I loved your cards and photos, but...
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
Are you lonely? Are they okay? They love you.
I know this is a dumb question, but... Are you lonely here?
Yes, dumb question. I don't mind being alone.
Two different things.
I can't exactly go party like a rock star, though. Or get in any teen trouble with the folks.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
I bet. This tech must be crazy expensive.
Along with the drugs, the nurses, the supplies. Mom and Dad are always broke, and they get so frustrated. Is it worth it?
Chloe, you're priceless.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
Okay. Tissues? Oh.
Thanks. I think you missed a grain stuck in my eyeball.
Hard to believe how just a little sand can cause such a big mess.
It's like that Chinese proverb. A spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. You know, like the butterfly thing.
So I've heard.
Yeah, we might know a thing or two about the butterfly thing.
She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating.
Shit, I didn't even think about that.
Nothing but medical supplies.
Jeez. Right, yeah, a movie would probably be around here, right? DVD player?
So here's the DVD player.
Right.
Now I just need to find the DVD.
Yeah,
I
shouldn't...
can't wait to...
Oh, shit. DVDs are near the TV.
Here's the DVD.
Well, can we still snoop in this drawer?
Oh my god. I made that mix for her when we were 12.
Pirate power. You made a mix? Oh man. Alright. DVD it is. Let's spend a nice, you know, chill night together. Oh. Well, well, we fell asleep in an interesting spot. Just all over Chloe.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep this wag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
Yeah. Like a pirate.
This insurance is worthless.
Oh, and that's the first thing we hear. This insurance is worthless.
Damn.
See?
This is just for Chloe's basic supplies.
Motherfucker, I hope I... Oh, god damn it. Cronenberg. You sure you want to buy medical supplies from a place called Cronenberg Medical Supplies? Whatever. Rockcastle, Oregon. Bill date the 30th of March. 2013 total amount. Overdue payment is 8,500. Almost 8,600. So yeah, they're in debt. Jeez. Whoa. Oh crap, we didn't check. Yeah, we didn't check that at all. Oh fuck, we need to... Okay. You know what? Unless, are there? Oh, yes, there are. Yes, there are indeed texts and whatnot. Okay. Alright, well, if you... I think what we're gonna do, because we're nearing the end of the episode, we're just gonna go through the texts. So if you're not interested in that, that's gonna be it. And then next time we're gonna take a look around the, we're gonna take a, Price Family Residence Tour, 2.0, I guess. Gonna take a look through the house and get her morphine injector. Max, you busy, girl? Avoiding homework as usual. I told you I'd help out. I told you I'd help out, you never let me help. TOT. I think that's an emoji. Okay, drama, stop. And you help me by caring. I do try. By the way, I scored that killer butt from you know who, FYI. Save me a bowl, gotta bounce. It's an interesting max that you have here. Come by my room tonight. Oh, she must have texted that. Yeah, yesterday. Max, we cool? Just wanted to make sure since you walked away so fast. Nathan was worried too. If you want to talk, hit me up, okay? Love you. Max, if you're mad, just tell me, okay? Silence. So if you want to talk, my door is open. Love you. Interesting. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Check your bank account, don't blow it all at once. I think it's the same text we got once before. Alyssa was texting, hey Max, it's a shame that you hang out with those people. I thought you were different. Alyssa, I saw you throw that TP at me. Oh my god, I was so not aiming at you, I swear, don't do it again. With Chloe? Oh, hello Max, this is William. If you want to contact Chloe, you can use this number. She would love to hear from you. See you soon, I hope. Bye. Hey Chloe, Maxine here. I know it's been a while, I just wanted to let you know I'm going to Blackwell Academy now. I hope this is still your number. 5 months later. Oh. Max is back! Blackwell, that is so awesome. You rule. Best of all, we can hang again. So yes, this is still my number. Cool. I've got a buttload of homework, but we'll get together soon. Don't tease me, it's been too long. I know, see you soon. And she uses emoji. Alright. Oh. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. Maxine, this is your mom. We need to talk about some of your bills. Are you there? Yes, give me some time to answer. I can't just text in every class. Some teachers get super pissed when people use their phone. Yes, because it's super rude. And please don't be so snippy. Sorry, long day of homework. You're not the only one. And that's why we're wondering if you need to spend so much. We want you to have everything you need, but your scholarship doesn't cover everything. You said I could use your credit card when I needed it. I only bought film, not a camera. Maybe it's time to go digital. I'll call you later, I have to go. Don't pout, love you. Hey honey, I hope you didn't forget to water the plant we gave you, but don't drown it either, mommy, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's just read through. Yo Max, you around? In the dark room. Oh, developing shots for the contest, right. Sweet, so no 2 whales for you. Not yet, I'll see you guys later though. Peace out. Max, thanks again for taking me to see my mom. I think she wants you for a daughter instead of me. I think not, your mom's a badass, like you. Yeah, right. I cried like a bitch. So did I. You just didn't see me. It's okay to cry. It gets old. My stupid phone is about to die, so call me back. Oh, shit? What? All of this is different. We have new character entries. Is this the same for Max? And we have new diaries. Fuck. Objective, I have to go upstairs and get Chloe's medicine. Yes. And these are all the pictures we can take, right? Interesting. I'm not sure I like the Max we have in this timeline. At least not At least, I'm not sure if I like the Max that we had before we, woke up, in the sense. Because this is a whole timeline. Like, Max has been existing in this timeline for 18 years. A version of Max that is, at least in some ways, different from the one that we're used to. But it is only in the game's time. It's only yesterday that we got in control in a way, that we like not snapped. We appeared at this point in time, but like Max has been existing the entire time. So I think we might be a different person now than we were before, because I don't see ourselves now like the Max that we are currently in control of right now, this moment. The Max that hung out with Chloe yesterday. I don't see her pulling the same shit or saying the same shit or being the same way that that Max apparently was, or that Max apparently was in this timeline. Judging from some of the texts and whatnot. And I'm not explaining it entirely, but if I'm right, that would mean that, god damn it, that could have some interesting consequences when it comes to the actual how Max's powers actually work. And it could have to do with multiple Maxes and different consciousnesses either being transferred or overwritten, or... But that might be a crazy theory for now. Let's just read the thing. September 4th, 2013. So much to do, I wish I could slow down time. Especially to register all the cool things that have happened since I'm back in Arcadia Bay. Blackwell rules. September 21st. Yes, I'm older, and thanks to Vic and Nathan, I'm now a bit more fashionable too. They surprised me with the most beautiful straw pork pie hat. Wrapped up furoshiki style. Best birthday party ever. Also drunkest. I can't sleep. October 4th, dear diary. Remember me, busy Max, busy. Can't write now. Must shoot, must live, must befriend. Should rekindle with Chloe too. But must vortex first, party time. See what I mean? Like, okay, fine. I shouldn't be judgmental, like this is just a different Max, or a different person in a way, than what we're used to. I shouldn't be judgmental because it's not necessarily worse. I guess it's just different. Like, what, just because she's somebody who, like, parties and drinks now and hangs around other people, it's not the end of the world, but I don't know. Because shit. God damn it, game, why do you have to do this? Because there is a theory I've had, well, ever since this game first came out, not the remastered version, but the original. And I really don't want that theory to be true. But this is kind of playing into it. Because the Max we're controlling right now is different from the Max that wrote this diary entry. Those are two different people. I mean, they're both Max. But do you see the Max that we are currently playing as? The Max who can jump around in time in a way. The Max who currently holds herself responsible for Chloe's accident and all that. Do you see that Max, the Max that we've been following this entire game, do you see her writing this diary entry? Because I don't. There has been a Max in this timeline, in the William Lives timeline. A Max that has been living here for 18 years in this timeline that we weren't in control of. It's only within the games, within this time, it's only yesterday that we got in control. That we woke up on campus, if you remember. We like woke up and Victoria was asking us like, hey Maxine, are you okay? And we said like, it's Max, never Maxine. That's when we got in control. But there was a Max before that. The day before, the week before, the years before. And that Max was different. That Max doesn't exist anymore because we're in control. . How does that work? Because we, the Max that we've been playing this entire game, and us together, we're a different person than the Max who's been living in this timeline for 18 years. So did we just inhabit her body in this timeline? Did we overwrite her so that now only we exist? And if we leave again, if we were to, say, jump back around in time again, would this Max default back to the same version that wrote this diary entry? Or what would happen? I don't know. I just don't know. It's weird. Anyway. Maybe I shouldn't do this theorizing in the part of the video that I actively encourage people to skip, should they not be interested. Well, fuck it, let's commit. Hold up. Let's commit. Can we? Yes, we can still rewind. Okay. Also, right! That's the thing. Wait, there we go. No, goddammit, stay here. The rewinding. Nowhere in any texts or in this diary entry or whatever is there even a hint of Max being able to rewind time. It's only now that we can rewind because we have been able to rewind this entire game ever since Chloe first got shot in the bathroom in episode 1. We've been able to rewind ever since. We've had that power and it hasn't left us. Not yet anyway, I don't know if it will. We've had that power ever since. But this Max, the Max that's originally lived in this timeline, she couldn't. Even though, if you were to put the two timelines side by side, she should have developed that power. But she didn't. I think that gives... I think that gives the theory that this whole power is for a specific purpose. I think that makes that a bit more make a bit more sense. Because if you remember in the junkyard, was it episode 2? I don't know. In the junkyard, there was a tree stump that we could sit down on, I think, or maybe somewhere near there. In the junkyard, you could sit down, and Max says, like, I wonder if this is all for a specific purpose. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what she says, right? So she was wondering if this whole power, if this is, you know, if it's not just, okay, she got it now and it's just a power she has forever, but rather it's something, it's an ability that was granted to her by, say, the universe, knowing that with that power she would, or she could at least, achieve a specific outcome that maybe the universe needs to happen, and then that power goes away again. It's for one specific purpose. Everything else along the way is just along the way. But it's for one big thing, maybe. And I remember thinking, maybe I said it too, that with everything that's happening, like with the especially like now with the whales being beached, with the snow, the eclipse, you know, like dead animals like the whales or the birds dying, all those things weren't happening before we had our power. They're connected to us messing with time. And that doesn't make sense. Because I don't know if time would be... I don't know if the world or reality would be affected that way. It might be affected in some ways, but I don't know if those things would be an effect of it. I couldn't explain how. Then again, I'm not a... you know... I'm not a scientist. Or whatever. But I think all of this is a bit more, not magic, but for the lack of a better word, I think all of this is a bit more magic than sci-fi. Because you can't necessarily explain it, right? You can't necessarily explain the correlation between everything, but there definitely is a correlation. Now that in and of itself doesn't mean that it's not science, or, you know, science fiction. But I think all of this goes a little beyond that. So, and because this timeline we created, this timeline, the William Lives timeline, we created it We created it using this power. And I don't think the Max in this timeline got the rewind power or time control power, because it is time control. It's not just rewinding, it's fucking time control. In a way, at least, you know, partially. To some degree. The Max that's originally from this timeline, the Vortex Club, friends with Victoria Max, that version of Max, she didn't get these powers because it's not necessary for her to get these powers to achieve a certain goal. Because this timeline didn't exist without us getting the power. I don't think this timeline was ever intended to exist, which is why, you know, like nothing all too special is happening in this timeline. It's only ever since we inserted ourselves here, you know, we, the Max that has had this power, and the Max that we've been following this entire game. It's only ever since we got here that, you know, whales started dying and weird shit started happening. All of that is connected to us and our power. But this timeline never was supposed to be a part of it because it was never intended to exist. What's my point? I don't know. I'm just theorizing. I'm just thinking about different shit. I'm just, you know, thinking about thoughts and what ways to connect them. I guess another reason why the Max, the Max from this timeline, the Vortex Max, I guess let's call it that. I guess the reason why the Vortex Max didn't get these powers is because she didn't get in touch with Chloe yet. And all of this is very much also connected to her. She is the reason we originally discovered these powers. She got shot in the bathroom. Nathan shot her in the bathroom in episode 1. And that is how we discovered our powers. And we had a vision of the tornado, a dream, or a nightmare, whatever. The very first thing we see in this game is that vision. We had that even before knowing that Chloe would get shot. Or before experiencing that. But all of this is very much like the tornado, our powers, and Chloe, and all that is very much connected. I just don't know how or why, necessarily, but it is. Okay, let's just read, because God damn it, the episode's an hour long. No. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe in a way for me to be... maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I always felt drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, an instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On their scholarship even. I originally left behind my best friend forever. At least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years, and it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Say cheese. Right. Is it me, or does it feel a bit more, like, desaturated in here? A bit more gray. Maybe it's just the lighting. Maybe it's intentional, who knows? Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all next time. Auf Wiedersehen.